Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. And, whoops, the Empire of Dragonia. Alright, we've got our survey ship down here, and with quite a few continental worlds in the area, we may want to start thinking about where to colonize soon. This is 24, the maximum size is 25, so that's a really good world. Our home world, and I think every home world, is 16. This one is 14, so it's a little bit smaller than ours. It's missing those two. Let's see. There was a continental world over here. That's 17, so it's a little bit bigger than ours. There's a continental world here. That one is 25. Unfortunately, there is an alien creature orbiting it. So we would have to get rid of that first. That's a little bit more of a pickle. Same thing up here. We'd have to get rid of those. We haven't surveyed out here, so we don't know what is available that way. And we have not surveyed out here, so we don't know what's available out here. This is a dead-end branch, so I may want to go out and survey that. That's a dead-end branch, so I'll probably want to go survey that just to see if there's anything good. And hope that there are no aliens stuck out there, because that would mean we might get into a position where we would be quickly rivaled. We've got our construction ship getting some more engineering research there, so that's nice. But I think that this one is going to be the best bet. If we can spread this way, then we'd block off transit for other aliens to and fro. And we would also get access, hopefully pretty quickly, to these two, which usually have, these sorts of things usually have pretty good research potential. So I think that this is going to be our choice for the our first colony world. That would definitely be our second choice if we can get rid of that alien vessel. So our fleet is going to strike out at the cultists in Aesir, and then they're going to go to the cultists here in Naranka. I don't think they can take out the ones here in Bakramar. At least not yet.
Hostile fleet detected. Construction complete.
This is... I think this is just an alien. An unidentified object has been detected on a direct course towards the Patreon 1 system. Let's see... Surface construction is completed. Alright, let's watch this warp in. Clearly using warp. Oops. Alright, so they are Zeta aliens. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Patreon 1 system. These strange objects have been tagged as Zeta aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Okay, that is, in fact, an alien life form. It's probably just going to warp out, though. Now, one of them is 150 military power. That's pretty impressive. Alrighty. So they're only 75. They've got 3 corvettes. We've got 8 corvettes. Now, what I'm really hoping is that we will not lose a ship here. Alright, so we're going to get into our space combat here. Oh, there was an ocean world here. Oh, that's nice. Alright, if we just go in and zoom in, let's go drop down to normal speed. We can watch us intercept them. Now, we've got lasers. They probably also have lasers. Yeah. Oh no, they also have missiles. How do they get missiles? Maybe they don't have lasers. Unfortunately, they're getting 100% hit ratio, and we are not. They're doing less damage, though. Because we get armor penetration, they don't have shields. So, we are doing much better against them. Okay, we've taken out one Corvette already. We've not lost anything yet. Excellent. Excellent. The cultist fleet operating in the Acer system has been destroyed in battle. Good. Good riddance. Okay, so we can come survey this system. I don't want to take them on. We want to come home and repair up, though. We didn't take too much damage, but a few of our ships are pretty badly damaged. Or not badly damaged, but they're damaged enough that a slightly more powerful fleet will probably take them out. So we don't want that. So we'll bring them home. We'll go over there. And we've got debris that we can research here now. Let's go ahead and bump up the speed. And we will want to do that. Our science ship is still researching here. We've got some more engineering research here. That's nice. Oh, this is on the continental world, though. Well, let's actually take a look at the surface. That is pretty big. That is a pretty big world. So again, with adjacency bonuses, but there's all this toxic kelp. There are 4 active volcanoes. There is a single dense jungle, 2 mountain ranges, 2 dangerous wildlife. May not actually be a good planet to start colonizing simply because of all those tile blockers, but I think that it still would be. Now the question then would be, where do we want to actually build our main, the administration? Since we get adjacency, this would actually be a really good place. Because then we'd get that on that. We'd actually get a boost to that. We'd get a boost to whatever we put there. And we would not... you don't get any adjacency bonus for research. So that's kind of immaterial. So ideally, you want a place that's going to have... because you want to be able to build mines, food, or power collection. So that's probably why this would be the better spot. And we can move it. We could put down here and then build there later. And I think that's what we'll end up doing. Alternately, actually, building there to start with might be the better thing because we'd get the adjacency bonus on the food after a few pops. It takes a little while before you actually get the adjacency bonus, so it's not an important, urgent thing. But that is a lot of tile blockers. Compared to this world, this would probably be the best spot right there. Because there's a lot of stuff right around it. That might be an okay spot too, although there is a tile blocker. In fact, that might actually be the better one. There's nothing there to make use of, but wouldn't have to choose between these two things for building buildings. At least not initially. So, it's something to think about. I'm not sure exactly how it works with the stuff that's on here, if you suppress it or what. But I think you do suppress it when you put down your colony ship. And we've not surveyed any others. Alright, our fleet's coming home. Alright, we finished our construction here, so we are getting a bit of extra engineering research. That's very nice. We've got a lot of minerals, but I think the best bet is going to be getting more minerals. So let's build a mining station right there.
System survey complete.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of minerals, and we'll lose out on the engineering research when we build our colony there. Now, our science ship, Cave Carrot, needs to come here. I put you on passive, yes. And the first thing that you need to do is research that, and then survey the system. And then I'll probably survey these two systems. In fact, just go survey that one, and then that one. There are hostile aliens in these other systems, so we want to be a little bit careful. Actually, you know what? We've got a lot of hostile aliens now, or aliens. So let's just go ahead and research all of them. We'll get them all at once. And wait for the spamming of Veer. Oh, that's just the Delta Aliens area. How tough are they? 112. Which one is it? Yes. Okay. It's those. Got an Arctic world there. Arctic and arid. Alright, so it takes a few days. It takes a little while to research. We've got our ships repairing here. Then we'll send them off up this way. And I think that when you're done with this... let's see... I guess they're all 2, so it doesn't really matter. Let's build a mining station there. I may want to build the power facility there just to kind of offset all of that we're getting. But we've got a limited time to get the debris researched. It's a lot of time. It really is a lot of time, but it's still a limited amount of time. So it's best to take advantage of those earlier rather than just sitting on them. Our colony drop fleet is repaired, so let's head them up this way. They only had a power of 100, so I think we can take them. Yeah, it might be a good idea to start saving up for the colony ship, though. Got a little bit of border expansion right there.
Special project complete.
Okay. The Spaceborn lifeforms, which the draconic head of society research has come to refer to as Tiyanki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with relative ease, though nearly the same ease as draconic fleets. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway, because I am fanatic materialists. And they would be a net loss, but there is some good stuff out of them. Space amoebas, the entities encountered by our fleet some time ago, are spaceborne forms of life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average draconic corvette. Further study is warranted. We may choose to either remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Draconis, or attempt to swiftly bring down a specimen to study, and eventually commercially exploit its remains. So we expect our fleets to make short work of the creatures, begins the Space Amoeba Specimens event, or issues a special project, Space Amoeba Observation. We'll start with this one. I don't know what you actually get from these, but I do know that from the corpses, or the debris of the creatures, you can get some research, and you can get some really good research, and we'll probably want to go after these guys eventually.
Situation log updated. Special project complete.
Void
project complete.
There we go. Start getting spammed. I'm not sure why they didn't all come in at one time, but whatever. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris. Oh, maybe I wasn't paused. That could be it. An investigation into a peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin that has no business exhibiting simple reflexive action, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. Let us watch, but not interfere with it.
Situation log updated.
Crystalline entities. The reports of strange, free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appeared inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within the prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution. We can either attempt to engage with the potentially dangerous objects directly, or establish remote surveillance and observe them from a safe distance. Issue a special project for remote study of the crystals.
Situation log updated.
Ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago, and then soon abandoned by but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, their purpose is obvious enough, mining, but who it is that tasked them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Empire of Dragonia. Establish a listening post on Draconis, or let us see what they are made of. Take them apart! We will establish a listening post.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of special projects. Space Amoeba observation available, Void Cloud observation available, Crystalline Entity observation available, and Mining Drone observation available. We will get some stuff out of all this, so I'm just going to go ahead and research it all right now. Crystalline entities. We've got the Voon 3 mining station and ancient mining drones. The mining drones might be good to go after. Okay. Let's see. Yep. They've got 4. We have 8. Let's engage and destroy. Drop a colony on their heads.
Debris analyzed.
Oh, good. Alright, so we have analyzed the debris in Aesir. We've got plus 10% progress on nuclear missiles, plus 5 points of physics research, and plus 5 points of engineering research. That's very nice. Alright, you filthy heretics.
Hostile fleet. Anomaly found.
Okay, we found another anomaly. Class 12 asteroid orbits this moon. A small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. This is in Aesir 5A. I think we will leave it B for now. I would like to get him higher level so that there's a better, less of a failure risk. Leave B for now. Okay, we are chewing through their armor. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I went for energy weapons.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Promising officer. Captain Yelena Kazakov, the commanding officer of the Haley Zeal, served with distinction during the recent engagement that took place in the Naranka system. The Admiralty on Draconis, recognizing the qualities of a promising flag officer, has decided to promote the captain to the rank of full admiral. New admiral has been added to the leader pool. And cultist fleet destroyed. The cultist fleet operating in the Naranka system has been destroyed in battle. Good. Okay, overall, we basically did twice as much damage as they did. That's pretty nice. They did do more damage to armor than we did, but we had 50% armor penetration. And this was with 79% hit ratio. So, yeah, I am really liking lasers. Now, the bad thing about lasers is that shields do wonders against them, I believe. So once we start encountering enemies with shields, we may have some problems. Okay, so we do now have some debris to survey there. What did we... Oh, these were the crystalline entities, that's right. I do want to survey that, though. Alright, you're done. Might just want to wait until I've got two set... Well...
Special project complete. Special project complete.
There we go. Space amoebas forever. The space amoebas, a name is stuck as the pronunciation of their proper xenotaxonomic denominator is too unwieldy for the average dragon, are solitary animals. When left to their own devices, all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications for the graceful patterns of circulation apparent in the flagella's movement. Fascinating indeed. The Empire of Dragonia gets flagellating movement modifier, giving the following effects: plus 5% evasion. Void unclouded. The void clouds are, as far as draconic researchers can tell, among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but were not. Examining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together. Another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, and if not outright communicating, light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. They will not stand in our way, or can these impulses be traced? Adds a list of likely void cloud systems to the situation log. I don't think I care about that. We get physics research gained 60. That's pretty nice. Cloud buster modifier added, giving the following effects: damage to void clouds plus 10%. We'll go for that, because we do need to get rid of some of these guys.
Special project complete. Special project complete.
Okay. We've got mining drone work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from rocks draconic miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Empire of Dragonia's mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent, contrary to previous assumptions. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently, and at a wavelength that hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Find out how they evaluate mining sites. Adds a list of mineral-rich planetoids to the situation log.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Crystalline entities are unbreakable. The crystalline entities, a name itself a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Draconis, are probably alive. The earlier and perhaps more descriptive name for them was silicate animate matter, as they have little in common with biological life. They are solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign rarely seen with more than a sentinel and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as if those sporadic fluctuations in this charge alter the refractive properties of the crystal. So, adds the crystal sonar modifier to your Empire. Spend 30 energy to instantly survey any crystalline entity system when entered. It's not a very good one. I mean, spending energy to do something like that isn't horrible, but it costs influence. Let me see if I can find where that is. Yeah, crystal sonar. Monthly influence cost 1. And you spend 30 energy credits at once. I mean, if you could just spend 30 energy credits to instantly survey a system with any ship, that would be great. It's the influence cost that I don't like. So, I'm probably not going to use that. Alright, so... high-value mining targets. Mineral riches. Let's track on the map. Okay, this is... these will probably be very difficult to get to. It would be nice to get to them, but if... I mean... oh, actually, is... no, this is that. I was thinking maybe that I was getting 2 pings. 1, 2, 3, 4... oh yeah, there's 2 right there. 5. So there's 5 systems like that. They're not really close enough. I suspect that those are going to be within other alien borders. So I'm not sure that it's worth trying to go after them. Eventually I probably will get those surveyed, but not anytime real soon. So we won't worry too much about that. Let's take a look at our planet, see what we're working on. Alright, we are actually almost full, so we probably want to start clearing some of this stuff out. Let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be a little expensive. I don't really care about that right now. I want the food. Let's go ahead and clear that. Energy would be good. What do we actually get? We got 3 surplus food. So that's not too bad. Can I upgrade you? Nope. Alright, so we'll clear that, and then that one. This guy is not doing anything, so I think we build a hydroponics farm. And of course, now we have no money. And I was saving that for a colonization ship. Oh well. It's gonna happen. It takes a while. What do we have here? Crystalline entities. This is just our fleet coming home. Okay. Ancient mining drones. You know what? How badly injured are we? .78. They are strength 112 though. Let's see. Armor 9, hull points 400, military power 37 each. Where are you guys? Where'd you guys go? There you are. Alright, so we are armor 3. We got 181 out of 360 hull points, unfortunately. I mean, there's only 3 of them. We got plus 20% hull points, which is nice. I could split off the ones that are injured and bring in the others, but I think we just go after it. We're gonna have to go after the base as well. They're coming towards us, at least. That'll be outside of the range of the base.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Not sure what they have, but looks like they have energy weapons too. That's unfortunate. So we may end up losing a ship. I think we are going to. Yep. May lose 2. Okay, one of them is down. Okay, come on, get it. Yes!
Updated.
We didn't lose anyone! Wow. I think that, splitting the fleet, if we can get... No, that's not... That didn't work. Now, let's create a new fleet. Okay. Alright, they're all injured. There's no... Actually, let's go ahead and put our... Let's see, you got fire rate plus 20, and evasion, sublight speed, and speed plus 20. Wow, that's pretty good. Put her there, but... she's mainly just going to come in after the fact and...
Hostile fleet engaged.
There we go. Okay, so what I'm hoping is that we'll be able to destroy the mining base before any of our ships get destroyed. Now, we did lose one. May lose second one.
Updated.
Yeah, we did. Alright, just at the last second, we lost a second one. Alright, well, merge back together. That was unfortunate. They were... I changed the name of the ship type anyway, so eventually they're going to need to get destroyed. Alright, so we've got some research to take a look at. Alright. So, Quantum Theory, Physics Lab 1, Solar Panel Network, Orbital Energy Conversion, or Research Speed plus 5. We want this one. And we've got nuclear missiles we could get. Improved spaceport, though. That's pretty nice. This would unlock a strategic resource. But I think we want the improved spaceport. I think that's a little bit better right now. Especially considering that we've got these cultists down here that we'll need to take care of. Alright, but we do have some more debris that we'll need to check out. Let's see, are you done surveying yet? No, you aren't. Let's boost up the speed a little bit. See if you can,
Situation log updated.
Oops. Alright, encounter in Tiersonia. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Tiersonia system. These strange objects have been flagged as Eta aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Where is Tiersonia? It was there. I've already left it, though. Since they weren't showing up as hostile, they're probably in another civilization out exploring. Alright, you've got one planet left to survey. Okay, they're repairing now, that's good. It's going to be expensive, but...
System survey complete.
Okay, so we've got some more minerals there. I think what I want to do is go research that. And then research these. Alright, that's probably good. Let's see, we've got, debris in Naranka, Voon and Voon, Eta aliens, mineral riches. Probably not going to do that. I'd probably have to go build another science vessel in order to really get that taken care of, which I could do, but it would be a little bit expensive. There's some more ancient mining drones. Alright, we've repaired. Let's actually bump down the speed a little bit. We're at 283. So I do think that I want to wait until we've got 350, and then we can build a colony ship. Let's get that started, and then I think we'll call that an episode. Get working on our first off-world colony. There's some more mining drones there. It's good to know, because I do want to go get those guys eventually. Alright, the planet finished its construction. What was the planet constructing? I don't remember. Alright, you're unemployed. Let's actually do that. I'll take a little bit less engineering research for a bit of a faster growth right now. I think that's a little bit more important at the moment. I think we will bump up the speed a bit. Oh, okay, it's still there. It just wasn't showing up on when I zoomed out for some reason. As long as I'm down here, I may survey some of these other worlds, other systems. Oh! We are receiving transmissions from the Hazaria. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Oops. Oh, my.
Greetings from the democratic Hazar planets. Chancellor Julad is our elected representative, but in truth, all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology, a desire we hope you will respect. How should we respond? Our citizens all send their regards. Hazarl? Is it Hazarl? Hazari. The way forward lies in our hands, Hazari. Who is AuldDragon? This is AuldDragon speaking. Let's go with this. Our citizens all send their regards, Hazari. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is between these. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Well, clearly not. Someone had to be building the stupid mining drones. Let's see. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. Okay, so they're over there. Oh, wow, they kind of suck. Is this in their system? Don't think it is. So they have one planet, 9 pops, equivalent. Wary, they are fungoid. They are... Let's see. They are rapid breeders. They are nomadic. They have an arid preference. Growth time, migration time, resettlement cost, all decreased, and all of that is habitable. They are fanatical individualists and materialists. So we will actually get... So border friction, -2. New contact, -20, +2 yearly. Bright materialists, +10. Free individualists, +10. So we have similar ethoses. That's pretty nice. On the other hand, I think I kind of want to see what's in this system. Let's just check to see if we want that, and then come back. So they cannot get... Well, depending on what they have, they may have warp... If they have warp technology, then they can easily get around. Otherwise, we blocked them off. But this is a horrible starting position for them. I mean, they're in a star that is very isolated, very distant from other stuff. So let's go ahead and jump out there and see what
Debris analyzed.
What we've got. All right, debris analyzed, nuclear missiles plus 10% progress, physics research plus 5 points, and engineering research plus 5 points. That's pretty cool. We have 433 minerals now. Let's go ahead and see about building our very first colony ship. So, Oreb. There are no habitable worlds here. Barren, Class B star, Molten World, Toxic World, and Frozen World. Now, there might be some good resources there. We might want to research that. If there's a lot of good stuff there, then we'd want to get a frontier outpost there, I think. If not, if it's pretty crap, then, you know, we don't care. Alright, but we are building our first colony ship. We are researching the debris here in Voon, and we have made first contact with the Democratic Hazar planets. Fanatic individualists, materialists, they are fungoid, though. And of course, we are... well, actually, we can see the contacts here. So they are basically the reverse of us, which is actually kind of nice, because that probably means that we will actually be friendly towards them. We can actually make friends with them. That's pretty cool. And they are arid preference, unlike us as continental. Let's actually double check. Let's see. Arid habitability plus 80, tundra and desert plus 60, tropical and arctic plus 20. So they're basically the reverse of us. So that's pretty awesome. If we manage to vassalize them somehow, then we could actually use them to colonize planets that we could not otherwise colonize. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I think we'll call this an episode here, as we prepare for our very first colonization fleet, and have made first contact with aliens who are in a really, really bad place. I would really have hated starting there. That would have been a bad place to start. Anyway, there's quite a bit left to explore in our galaxy. See you next time, everyone.